Hello, I am Gregory, and this is Ben Sane, and this is Alice, one of our two cats. Yes, if you enjoy videos about fountain pens, ink, and paper, I invite you to subscribe. Yeah, feel free to join us in the comments down below. Be sure and like the video if you like it. I'm very excited to be partnering with a company that I just recently discovered. I had heard the name before because it's an old brand, but it's been revived, shall we say. So I'm very excited to be partnering with them on this video. And they were kind enough to send me some stuff. So let's take a look. Okay, so I had discovered this company through YouTube of all places. I don't remember who showed it, but I'll try and find that video and link to it so you can see it. But I fell in love with it. I saw this pen, fell in love with it, and decided to reach out to the company and say, hey, I think my viewers would love to see this pen. And, can we work out an arrangement? So they were very, very, very kind and sent me not one, not two, but 3 pens. All right, so what pen? This is the Wahl-Eversharp Skyline in fountain pen, ballpoint, and rollerball. I am super excited. Let's set those two aside and we'll go straight to the fountain pen because that's what we're really here for. But either in this video or in the near future, I will be sharing these as well. But for now, let's take a look at this one. Ooh, nice. All right. So Wahl-Eversharp. Again, this is an old company, or the old brand, I should say. And I just, like earlier today, learned the gist of the story. Basically, someone got involved and decided they wanted to revive this brand, and specifically this model from this brand. And after jumping through some hoops and stuff, they made it happen. All right, but anyway, the Wahl-Eversharp. And this it came out of its little place there. But you see there, the original company started in 1914. All right, so it says, since 1914, Wahl-Eversharp has been proud to offer high-quality writing instruments to consumers like you across the globe. Thank you for being a part of that continued history. And here it is. This is beautiful. Definitely a very classic looking pen. My first impression is really, really good. It strikes me as a smaller pen, although if we compare it to Lamy Safari, it's actually almost the exact same length as a Lamy Safari. So for whatever reason, I get the impression that it's a small pen, but it's really a standard size pen, perhaps because it tapers so much, almost like a desk pen right here. I like that. And you have this beautiful, beautiful cap. Oh, yeah. And I believe it unscrews, yep. There you have the nib. It says Eversharp on it. And this is a medium nib. Standard plastic feed. And, I know very little about the vintage version of this pen, but I believe, and I could be wrong, feel free to drop a comment down below. I believe they were lever fillers. And I'm thankful that this is not a lever filler. This cap has some heft to it. Yeah. Even the pen. So the pen definitely feels like it's metal. And we'll unscrew that. A lot of threads there. Wow. It comes with a... Does that unscrew? Yeah. No, it just pops out. Looks... I don't think it's proprietary. That could be standard international, I'm not sure. Whenever it has that right there, that metal band there, I'm always unsure. That kind of throws me off a little bit, but yeah. And when I do a full review of this pen, this is just first impressions. When I do a full review, I'll get some of these details for you, so stay tuned for that in the near future. Yeah, a lot of threads there, so that's very secure on there. The design of this cap, though, that's really a selling point for me. It says Eversharp on there. A tiny, tiny little logo. Yeah, so this pen has some heft to it. Yeah. All right. Now, just for comparison, let's quickly look at these. So this is going to be the ballpoint. And this is going to be the roller ball. Nice. So again, these two we're just going to take a quick look, but these are examples of some of the other colors they have available for the fountain pen. You have the red and the blue. These are all gold. I opted all for gold just because I wanted some continuity here. But they also come in silver tone, so gold tone, silver tone, and then the 3 colors. Yeah, very cool. And I assume this is twist. Yep. And we'll just take a look at this. Oh, yeah, it unscrews as well. Nice, nice. Okay, very cool. So again, I will cover these more in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. Now let's see. Yeah, as you might expect, based on the shape, this posts, and it posts very deeply. Actually, that's interesting. It's pretty well balanced. Yeah, despite that cap being so heavy. But yeah, that's excellent. The section is a little on the narrow side, but that's okay. Yeah, I love the look of this pen. Both posted and capped. Okay, I just happen to have some TWSBI ink here. This is my favorite black ink. So this is TWSBI Black. And it's a black pen, so it makes sense, right? And I know there's a well-behaved ink. Let's just ink it up with this. For now, I'm happy with just a little bit of ink just to test it out. I already have another pen that has this ink in it, so yeah, I don't want to be too redundant, but for testing purposes, this is going to work great. Okay, again, that feels really good in the hand. Posted, it is a little back heavy. I mean, it appears to be pretty well balanced, but you do feel some weight back there. So just keep that in mind. But it looks great, so I suppose you could do it like this. It might be a little on the short side for some people, but for my small hands, it works perfectly this way. But I prefer the look posted. So we're going to go that way. All right. So this is the Wahl-Eversharp Skyline. And this is the black version. Now I will say I feel the cap shaking a little bit as I'm writing. Maybe I just didn't push down hard enough on the cap there, but just first impression, so I have to be honest with you. That will forget. I mean, that was the first time it had written since being inked, so for the very first time. All right, and this is the medium nib. And the ink is TWSBI Black. So I have to say, whenever I get a new pen from a brand I've never experienced before, I'm always a little wary because I am extremely picky about nibs. I enjoy a smooth writing experience with as little feedback as possible. So I was a little bit nervous trying a new brand, but let me tell you, this is super, super smooth. I am impressed. Definitely. Very, very smooth. So now again, I think you do have to press on the cap a little bit harder when posting, because initially it did come a little loose, but I think I had just lightly put it on there, so we'll give it that. Yeah, let's write it a little bit more. Wow, I am super impressed. This is one of the smoothest pens in my collection. I'm super, super impressed. I'll do a little flex test. That's normal writing. This is pressing a little more. It's a very stiff nib. It put out a little more ink, but pretty stiff. Smooth in every direction. Yeah. Smooth in every direction. There's like, you don't even have to worry about a sweet spot or anything. I do see here the combination is slightly on the dry side. I don't think of TWSBI Black as a dry ink, but this is not excessively dry though. And again, this pen is absolutely gliding on the paper. Anyway, this has just been a first look, and we'll take a look at these more in depth in the future, very near future. But I'm gonna get some more experience with this. All right, so there you go. Super, super impressed. I love the look of these pens. You have the fountain pen, the rollerball, and the ballpoint. A big, big thank you to Wahl-Eversharp for sending these pens, and I'm gonna look forward to doing further content with these. I definitely want to do a more in-depth review, and then also covering the rollerball and the ballpoint. First impression is very, very good, and the style the style of this is just, yeah, The way the clip goes over the top there, and the ridges in the cap. It's really textured. And the shape of it. And it definitely has that vintage look to it. So the Wahl-Eversharp Skyline, the fountain pen, rollerball, and ballpoint. All right, I'm looking forward to using this pen more. It's not going to be permanently inked with TWSBI Black. I'm going to find a different ink for it because I have at least one other pen inked up with TWSBI Black, so need a little variety, you know. But plus that'll give me a chance to try the pen with a different ink. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.